Well, boys and girls, we've started this season off really well. In fact, we started the season off so well that even though it might be a bit too early to say, we're in with a small possibility of actually challenging for the title this season. But not only that, we've done so well here at our short time at Aston Villa, they've decided to offer me a brand new contract, even though we are only in year 2 of a 4-year contract. And here we are, everyone, about to take on Ipswich in the Carabao Cup 4th round. And I'll get into the reason why it's the 4th round instead of the 3rd round in a bit. But before I want to do anything else, I do want to address the elephant in the room. And that's the fact that Football Manager 25 has been cancelled. Now, I'm actually going to be honest. I'm not that bothered with Football Manager 25 being cancelled, at least for this season, and that they can improve things for next season or for Football Manager 26. And the reason why is because I started this series so late that Football Manager 25 was already around the corner, and a part of me did feel a bit pressured to try and rush this series to get it out and finished before Football Manager 25 came out. And I felt very pressured and almost stressed about it in a way. But now that it's been cancelled, I can pretty much just take my time and go at my own pace. I don't need to rush because it's probably going to be at least about another year before we see maybe Football Manager 26. And so I can just do this series, finish it off, and then after I finish off the series, we'll see what happens next. Maybe I start a new Football Manager series. Maybe I even get into a new game because there are some games that I do also want to play on this channel as well. So we'll see what happens once we finish the series. But that's just the update I wanted to give you guys on that. Now, to get into what's been happening since last time. So pretty much, as you can see here, we are coming third, 22 points. So if we win our game in hand, we'll be on 25 points. So we are kind of keeping pace with Man City. Now, the reason why I said in the intro it's a small possibility is I've noticed for the past few seasons, Man City are pretty relentless. They rarely ever lose. And they even rarely ever draw it too. And they usually do really well. I mean, in the first 10 games, they've only drawn once. They haven't even lost yet. So unless Man City starts slipping up a bit, I just can't see us winning the league. But we are in a good position to at least try and compete with them. Now, as for the fixtures. So we last left off at the Newcastle game. So pretty much we just won every single match. With the exception of one, which we'll get into. So we ended up beating Millwall, comfortable 3-0 result. We then beat Blackburn. So I did say I would stop at the Carabao Cup 3rd round, which was against Huddersfield. But I thought it was too close to when I left off last time. And I wanted to at least have a bigger gap. Plus the fact that we were also only facing Huddersfield, who's a championship team. So I decided to just do the round 3 and then come back for round 4. So we ended up doing that. We beat Huddersfield, beat Crystal Palace, got a win against Brentford. I'm kind of surprised by this. We actually had to come from behind to win, which we did. The only game we ever looked like struggling was against Brighton. And even then, we were the better side. It's just, it was very defense heavy, and they just happened to score a kind of shoddy deflection kind of goal. And then that happened because Brighton are also a pretty good team, so I was okay with drawing against them. But then we ended up being not only Norwich at their own place, 2-1. This game we just absolutely tore them to shreds. We did get a bit unfortunate that we could only score 2 goals, but the game that I'm most proud by is this Arsenal match. I mean, we went to the Emirates, and Arsenal are they're literally right behind us. Until they played us, they were undefeated. We went to their own place and we took it to them. And we actually beat them. Also, and we actually beat them 2-1. Also, another thing I'd like to mention is a few things. One, we had to sell. We ended up selling Pau Torres. A transfer came in, which I'll get to now. Yeah, so we ended up selling Pau Torres to Newcastle. I decided to agree to this deal, even though Pau Torres was doing well for us. At the end of the day, he's 33, and Newcastle came in for an offer with him, which I accepted. I also ended up selling Aguero to Porto. So Porto came in with like a 10 million offer, and I'm like, 10 million? I upped it to 30 to see what they would say, and they agreed to it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with selling him for 30 million. And I used that money to end up signing our new centre-back superstar, Gino Nijkamp. Now, this guy prefers to be in the defensive midfield role. However, I've kind of used him as a centre-back because I do like what I've seen from Masteris taking over for Kamara. So I've used him in the centre-back role, and in 2 matches, he's scored 2 goals, 1 goal in each game. This guy's been outstanding. And so that's pretty much what happened up until this point. Now, I've actually come back a little bit early. I've come back a day before the Ipswich match because we've been offered a brand new contract by Aston Villa. Now, I do want to negotiate. I want to at least try to get it up to 80,000, pretty much double my wages, and see what they say. They agree with it. Let's accept it. Let's go. 4-year deal, pen to paper. Looks like I'm sticking around Aston Villa for the long haul. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to the Ipswich Carabao Cup match. And here's the team for Ipswich, everyone. So we got Lejeune in goal, who, in that Arsenal match, I kid you not, made some outstanding world-class saves. He pretty much got us over the line in that match. Especially towards the end, because Arsenal were coming to get us in like that final 10 minutes, and Lejeune was just amazing at keeping out goals. I then got Fieschi at left back because Dogan has like a yellow card, 1 yellow card away from suspension. So I don't want him to get suspended in this match in case we get a tough team in the next match. So I'm playing Fieschi here. Nijkamp and Konsa are my centre-back pairing. Nijkamp, outstanding in the 2 matches that he's played. He came in for the Norwich and the Arsenal game. It's been superb. And we got Tobias at right back, who, after a bit of I wouldn't say he's been stumbling, but Dogan has just been way better than him to begin, but he has come into his own the last few matches and has got on the assist sheet. So he's starting to bed in nicely, starting to come up with those assists. We then got Correa and Masters. Okay. So to explain this, so essentially Jacob Ramsey ended up getting injured for about, I think 2 months. It was I think it was 2 months. He dislocated his shoulder. He was out for about 2 months. And so I decided to use this so I put Zakarian in the role that Jacob Ramsey was playing. And I decided to put in Carrera to kind of bed him into that deep-lying playmaker role so he can kind of get used to it. And so he can, because I kind of want him to be on a rotational basis with him and Zakarian in that role. And so he has played it quite nicely at current. And then my front four, you all know them well and good. We got Barnes, Zakarian, Diaby, and Vasquez, who's been sensational. He's got 7 goals, 1 assist in 9 Premier League matches. And those 2 that he was on the bench for were the first 2 games of the season where he came on and scored because he had that injury that he wasn't medically cleared for, but I put him on anyway. Ever since I turned into a complete forward, he's been outstanding. So we're just going to get into the match and hopefully come up with a win and start winning some trophies here at Aston Villa. All right, here we go. So I did also forget to mention what games we'll be doing today. I know one game we'll be doing is the match after this, which is against Chelsea, because Chelsea are kind of up there with us as well. And I want to see if we can continue our momentum. And then the third and final game we'll do, I think it'll depend on how far away the next Carabao Cup match is from us. If it's close, then I'll probably do round 5 of the Carabao Cup. If it's not close, then I'll probably just do another league match. But anyway, we have the ball, Diaby to Zakarian, and that was just routine stuff, boys. Didn't even need a try. We do those types of goals every week on the training pitch. Ipswich just can't compete with us. And I say that, wait, he's offside. Oh, you really love to troll me, don't you, Football Manager? I say routine stuff. Ipswich can't compete. We immediately go on to concede to them, only for Football Manager to be like, ha, I was only joking. They were offside. You crack me up sometimes, Football Manager. But we still have the ball with Zakarian. Oh, Vasquez, so close. Just keep it compact and tight, boys. And we'll go on to win this game. Just don't give them any chances or momentum. I just go into the second half. No need to change anybody yet. Yeah, it seems like we're just keeping it tight, not making any mistakes. We'll probably take off some tired players. Sell Maccas for Barnes. Masters for Sands. And Diaby for... Probably, yeah, put on Watkins, and then I can switch Watkins and Vasquez. Because Vasquez also really does well on that right wing, so... Alright, we got the ball. Let's put the game to bed, boys. Watkins with the throw in. It's all good. Tobias has got the ball back, and we're just passing it through, and he's crossed it into Ollie Watkins. And that's the game. I don't see Ipswich coming back from that. Great job, boys. Gonna praise the team. Nice, routine, effortless win here. Probably take Tobias off for Bow and Zakarian for Palmer. And that'll be my 5 subs. Just giving people rests. Nice, comfortable. Ipswich just hasn't really worried us all match. Another great save by Lejeune. It was offside. Seems like Ipswich loves to be offside. Will we make it 3-0? Carrera to Sands. Back to Carrera, who's been dispossessed. Now they've come up with a ball. Oh, great interception from Palmer. Now on the counter attack. Oh, what a pass from Bow to Vasquez, who's on that wing. Bad pass, but we've recovered quite nicely and sends. So close. And again, we got the ball. We saw Macas, who he's lost it immediately, but Niche Camp has come up with it. Oh, great pass to Sal Macas. Nothing was doing there. Palmer. Oh, great shot from Palmer. The curl on that was a thing of beauty. Look at this. He just spins and turns, takes a small deflection, but it was enough to just traject it into the net. We're playing so well, we're not even allowing Ipswich to get one goal back. Although, have I spoken too soon? Oh, great knockout there from Nishkamp. They're just passing it around now. And see, Lejeune, he's just unbeatable at the back. No one can stop him. He's probably, I don't know, because I haven't really seen like the goalkeepers. He's probably, if not the best, one of the best goalkeepers in the engine so far. Like out of the current crop of talent. He has to be. And I'm very scared within the next few seasons of a Man United or a Newcastle coming in for him. I must try to keep Lejeune at all costs. Well, as I said, let's get into the Chelsea match. Ooh. We also got the Leyton Orient game. Because if we weren't going to do the Carabao Cup round 5 match, it was going to be United. But then I saw Leyton Orient. Ooh. Okay, it's going to depend on who we get for the Carabao Cup 5th round and where it's placed. And here we are, everyone, for the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. Now, the interesting thing that I read that on the way to the draw, apparently Man United got knocked out by Fulham. So I don't know which teams are left. So it's us, Fulham, Leeds, Lincoln, Liverpool, City, and Tottenham are still in it. So the chance of getting a very difficult draw is still pretty high. So let's see who we get. It would be so funny if Liverpool get Man City, Southampton. All right, we got Fulham. Ooh, they got Man City. They knocked out United. Can they do it again, knocking out the other Manchester club? So our options are either Leeds, Lincoln, or Tottenham. Honestly, I'll be fine either way. Especially a certain club who can get very Spursy. There we got Tottenham. And they got Leeds, which leaves us with Lincoln, who are apparently a championship club by this point. That is so funny. We've made it to the quarterfinals, and we've got here by only defeating championship standard sides. That's hilarious. Alright, so when is this Lincoln match? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so what I am probably going to do is I'll probably do the Chelsea match. And because I'm very confident I can get past Lincoln. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Chelsea match. I'm going to skip the Man United game and then come back for the Leyton Orient match. Because as tantalizing as that United game is, I think, us versus Leyton Orient, me going back to my old stomping grounds. There's a story there. And then in the next video, I think I'm actually going to skip the Lincoln Carabao Cup quarterfinal, because you all can pretty much already tell that we're probably going to get through that game. And then when we come back next time, it'll probably be doing the FA Cup third round match and the 2 Carabao Cup semi-final matches. So that's probably what my plan is. Or should I do United though? Anyway, we're going to be doing Chelsea. I still haven't made up my mind which one I want to do between United and Leyton Orient. But my mind will probably be made up by the time we get to Chelsea. So let's get to it. And here is the team for the Chelsea game. So while I was getting into the Chelsea match, I was thinking about which team I wanted to face. And I've decided this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to face Chelsea. If we win, then I feel like I kind of have to show the United match, because it'll be 2 teams at the top of the league clashing to see who can get, a step ahead of the other. However, if I lose to Chelsea, that will probably knock us down a peg, and then I feel it would be better to probably skip the United game and show you the Leyton Orient match. So it's going to depend on if we can beat Chelsea here or not. So let's get into the match. So pretty much the team is the same, with the difference is Ali Dogan is back in for Fieschi, who is apparently slightly injured. But let's get into the match. With how we've been going, I feel pretty confident I can beat Chelsea. We're at home. We're on a momentous run at the moment. Haven't lost a match yet. Wait. The one exclusion, yes, we have lost a match. It was that Nottingham Forest match that shouldn't exist. Oh no, and they've got a corner. Come on, boys. Knock out that corner. Oh, and it goes over the bar. Yeah, it was like an early warning shot from Chelsea. See, we were able to get past Arsenal at the Emirates, which I was kind of shocked about. And Brighton are facing United, which is also interesting. Brighton, the only other game that we have slipped up this season. Come on, boys. Seems like nothing's really happening this first half. Well, that was a pretty dreadful half of football. It was all defense, no attack. I'm going to demand more. Let's go and get that goal. It seems like a very even contest. All right, here we go. Now it's our turn to have a corner. Diaby, swing it into Niche Camp. He does! Masterus! I thought it was Niche Camp, but it was Masterus with the goal. 1-0 up, boys. Great cross from Diaby. Oh, great placement from Masterus. We're starting to rack up some yellows, which I'm concerned about. All right, we got the ball back. Niche Camp. Come on, boys. Counter attack. Niche Camp to Diaby. Passing to Zakari and just finds himself on the right. To Masterus, to Vasquez. Oh, he's passing to Ali. Is he going to cross the ball in? He does! To Mark Barnes! 2-0, boys! Let's go and win us a premiership. Imagine if I managed to actually succeed with Aston Villa. See, I could see us maybe winning a league with Aston Villa and maybe even a domestic cup, but the Champions League, that's going to be the big test. Alright, to probably take off Mark Barnes, even though he's got the goal. And definitely take off Carrera, because the yellows are piling up. Yeah, that'll probably be it for now. I might take off Consa for San Siro in the 70th minute. Yeah, I'll probably do that sub. And then, you know what? I'll take off Zakarin for Cole Palmer. And then I'll just wait and see what needs to be revitalized. Yeah, they've got the ball. Oh, Ali with the header away, but we've given the ball away. Oh no, they got the ball. Oh, and they've scored. Oh, okay, this is concerning. Come on, boys. I'm going to encourage the boys to hold out. Come on, boys. Hold them off. Brighton and United are drawing. So if we can beat Chelsea, we will get ahead. 3 minutes, boys. 2 minutes. And we've done it. We've beaten the Chelsea. Great win, boys. Where does that put us? It puts us just right behind City. And now that I feel like with where United is right behind us, we have to play that. We have to play the Man United match. And here we are, everyone, for the Manchester United match. This match makes me nervous because if you've seen Man United's team with the amount of wonder kids that was being thrown at me by my scouting department, it makes me pretty nervous. It's actually gotten to the point where, you know that letter you get where it tells you the 10 most, I guess like the 10 clubs that produce like the most amount of talent across the world. Somehow, Manchester United have gotten themselves into the number 3 position in that list. Which means since Football Manager started, they've just been churning out wonder kids left, right, and center. So that does concern me about their team, but we beat Arsenal away, we've beaten Chelsea. Let's hope we can get a win against United. So pretty much the team is the exact same. No changes here. Good news is Ramsey is close to his return, but he's not ready yet. So we're just continuing with the same formation. So let's get into the match. All right, boys. This is going to be a tough game. Let's look at their squad. They got, Costa. Mainu is right back, I think. They've got Van Heck. Okay, that one kind of surprises me. They've brought in Ruben Neves, Esteval, Rafael Lewis. They've got a lot of Portuguese players. And probably the main goal threat, Kvaratskhelia, who the last time we played absolutely destroyed us. All right, here we go. We just got to mark out Kvaratskhelia and hopefully we can come out with a win. Seems like we started well. We have the possession, but we're just not coming up with the goals. We are committing a lot of fouls, though. At least it tells us we are taking it to them. But they've got the first 2 shots off, but none have been on target, so at least we're defending well. I think in terms of defense, our defense is better. But I'd say their attack is probably more fluid than ours. And we got a penalty! I don't know who my penalty taker is. I just leave it to my assistant team to figure that out. But please, let's score us a penalty. Oh, it's Carrera. Carrera with the penalty! And we're 1-0 up, boys! I'm so proud of the boys. We've hung on, we've stuck it with them, and we've come up with the goods. I wonder who the penalty taker is when Carrera's not starting. Great job, boys. I'm going to praise the team for the great first half performance. We've kept them limited in their attack. We got a goal, even though it was a penalty. If we come up with a win against United, wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, here we go. Just passing it around. Trying to break us open. They've hit it long. Ugh. Oh no. Mainu's got the ball. Oh, great interception by Barnes. We're now on the counter-attack with Zakarian. To Ali Dogan. To Barnes. Oh no, bad pass from him. But we got the ball back with Niche Camp. Oh, great tackle, Konsa. To Vasquez. Back to Konsa. Oh no. We've given the ball up again. Oh, they're in. Estevao. And off. Damn. That could have gone either way. We've let them back into it. To be honest, I would even take a draw because we're in front of United. They need to win to jump ahead of us. All right. I'm going to take a Ali because of the yellow. And, You know what? Take off Zakarian for Cole Palmer. I feel like Cole Palmer is usually better in these like tense affairs because he can come up with a spectacular wonder goal or two. Alright. Tobias. I'll probably keep Tobias. I'll take off Konsa for San Siro. Because San Siro is like a better, more prolific header of the ball. Maybe we can come up with a corner. Come on, boys. Alright. Oh, no. They're on the attack, but we've got the ball back. Tobias. Alright, Palmer's got the ball. Oh, no. Oh, but we got the ball back with Fieschi. Fieschi. Great pass to Barnes. And Mark Barnes. Was it offside? I don't know. Maybe. It was. I should have passed it sooner. I did feel like that might have been offside. Alright, we're in the 80th minute. Who should I bring on to change the game? I'm thinking taking off Diaby, put Ollie Watkins up top, and put Vasquez on the right. Maybe that'll improve things. Oh no. They're in our own half. Oh! Ooh, that was close. It went over. I'm going to demand more. In fact, it was saved by Lejeune, who's just punched the ball away. Come on, boys. Mark Barnes apparently hasn't had a good game. I'm keeping him on the pitch, though. They've got the ball again. Oh, no. Oh, great save again by Lejeune. Outstanding piece of goalkeeping. Vasquez. Oh, now we got a free kick. Can we come up with something here? Get on side, boys. Don't give them a reason to put the flag up. If I was them, I'd pass it. He does to Fieschi. To Masterus. Oh, we ran out of room to Palmer. Shoot. Somebody shoot. To San Siro, who's running down the wing. To Masterus, who goes out of play. Oh, he should have shot instead of passed then. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it was just a free kick. Goes over. I'll take it. 1-1 draw. At their own place, too? That's not bad. See, if it wasn't for the fact that Man City just never lose or draw, that would be a really good result. But it's just widening the gap because Man City are unstoppable. I feel like to win the league, I might need to go to another club in a different country. Because Man City are relentless. Alright, so as I said previously, I'm going to be skipping all these games and we're going to be coming back for the FA Cup Round 3 match. And because I am very confident I can get past Lincoln, the Carabao Cup semi-finals. So, thanks again for watching, guys. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. Have more parts out soon. Thanks again for watching, guys, and see ya.